Are we in the middle of seeing the world's first global monetary system? Cathie Wood of ARK Invest believes we are. Up until now, every country around the world has mainly operated independently. However, has crypto now changed a 10,000-year-old system? And for the first time in history, we could now unite all the countries around the world under a monetary system that is ultra fast, secure, and that you cannot print into oblivion. So in this video, we'll be listening in to Cathie Wood. Firstly, she'll be explaining about this new global monetary system. She'll then explain about the new 5% rule for portfolio asset allocation. She'll then share her millionaire mindset on how to invest at the perfect time. And then we'll finish with her most recent price prediction. As always, if you do find anything useful in the video, then drop a like, always appreciated. Okay, interestingly, Cathie Wood explains that the internet wasn't initially set up for commerce, and that only now we are seeing a new chapter in the evolution of money. Check it out.
And so the payments part of the commerce platform was never built into the internet from the beginning, from the get-go. No one thought commerce would take place and so what happened is commerce evolved with traditional credit cards, debit cards, and so forth. Now we are seeing the payments platform, the financial services infrastructure being built into the ecosystem. It's called DeFi, decentralized finance, thanks to blockchain technology. And we do believe, we're not a Bitcoin maximalist firm at all. And now we also have investments in Ether and ETH, which is the grayscale version of it, in certain of our portfolios that will allow it. And Ether, of course, or Ethereum is the platform upon which most of DeFi is taking place, as well as stable coins and NFTs. So we see Bitcoin as the first truly digital global currency. But it is more than that. It is the first global monetary system.
According to Cathie Wood, Bitcoin is not just a global payment network, it's the first global monetary system, and a system that could unite all the countries around the world with an ultra-secure, a decentralized accounting system that can't be manipulated or printed into oblivion. And if this comes to pass, this will be the first time in 10,000 years of modern civilization that this will have ever been achieved. Pretty big stuff, right? Okay, next up. When it comes to portfolio asset allocation, Cathie Wood believes that there will be a new 5% standard. Check it out.
And we believe that ultimately, everybody, every high net worth individual will take out at least 5% or put 5% of his or her assets in crypto, probably Bitcoin getting the lion's share because it is the most secure network. It is the most secure network, bar none. Ethereum has been built primarily on GPUs. Not ASICs like the Bitcoin blockchain. So for DeFi, it's fine. For, you put up collateral, there are a lot of safety measures on it. But for network safety, pure and simple, where you want that insurance policy, Bitcoin is probably going to get it.
So generally, people with large amounts of money will begin testing the water with a 1% allocation, but they will quickly see the light and move this to a 5% as standard. And interestingly, this has already started to happen. We had one of the most famous billionaire traders, Paul Tudor Jones, say that he is allocating 1% to Bitcoin, and then more recently, he's now moved this to a 5% allocation. And Cathie Wood believes that this will be the new standard. Okay, next up. When it comes to buying crypto at the very best price, how does a millionaire think about trying to time the market? Let's find out.
Well, last September, it was at $10,000 to $12,000. So we're not even a year, and we're triple that. So really, endpoint sensitivity matters here, and I do think this is right now very, very new to a lot of people. You have a lot of hedge funds, a lot of traders. They're chart watchers, so be prepared. If it breaks moving averages, then it's going down lower until they feel that it's gone down. So you have to be prepared for that. And what we do is we lie in wait for those opportunities when there's a freak out, and that was a freak out, of course. And we bulk up then. Just know it's going to happen, and that over time, if we're right on how important Bitcoin will become as the crypto world's reserve currency, then it will continue to appreciate, and its purchasing power will go up, unlike fiat currency.
Now, she mentioned that there'll always be traders looking at things like moving averages, and if the core moving averages get broken, then there could be big price drops. However, like a cheetah stalking its prey, and I quote, she lies and waits, and when there's a big freak out in the market, she buys in. Here we have a Bitcoin price chart. And you can see in 2021, we had this big run up to the 65,000 mark. It was right about here where Elon Musk tweeted that Tesla will no longer be supporting Bitcoin. And we did have this big market freak out and liquidations. And true to her word, Cathie Wood made a purchase right about here. The market then did kind of go sideways for a bit. Then we thought there was a breakout, but it was followed by another market freakout, and ARK Invest purchased again about here, and the market has since traded sideways. So I can tell you, after following her moves, she does in fact do what she says. And they did in fact buy in after the recent panic sell moments. Okay, and to finish, when asked about her most recent price prediction, she always talks about the same big price target. Check it out.
With very few use cases, we can see it at $500,000. And we get there any of a number of ways, but one of the ways is institutional asset managers are moving in now, and they have to have a point of view, because crypto assets are the first new asset class since the 1600s, since equities. And the correlation of relative returns, just take Bitcoin to all other assets, very low. The biggest or the highest correlation is to real estate, 0.34, right, for vis-a-vis Bitcoin. So institutions, they have to have a point of view on this new asset class. And we do believe, just like real estate in the 70s and 80s, and then emerging markets in the 80s and 90s, even though that was not technically a new asset class, they started out with 1-2% positions, moved to 5%. And at 5% of institutions around the world allocated 5%, and let's just say it were towards Bitcoin, that alone, that use case alone would get us to $500,000.
Cathie Wood believes we are seeing the birth of the first global monetary system, a system that is fast, secure, cannot be manipulated, and can unite all the countries around the world. She believes allocating 5% of your portfolio to crypto will become the new standard, and we're already seeing this with big investors like Paul Tudor Jones. On buying crypto at the very best prices, she is like a cheetah lying in wait while the traders trade, and when the retail investors freak out, this is when you will see ARK Invest take their position. And she believes there's many use cases for crypto. For example, if all the corporations were to take a 5% position, then this would take the Bitcoin price to $500,000. And remember, if Bitcoin goes to 500K, then this is great for the entire crypto market and many of your favorite altcoins. So there you are, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Just to say then, if you did, then drop a like. And a big thank you to everyone who does. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then click below and join us. I do have some great videos coming up that you don't want to miss. Tell me, do you think Bitcoin is going to be the global monetary system that unites all the countries around the world? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, cheers guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.